Chicago to start out. So with George on the bench, here's how the floor looks for Greg Popovich. They've got LeBron James. Anthony Davis is out there with Porzingis. Then it's Harden, and it's Durant in at the 1 spot.
Well, with as much defensive attention as AD gets, the passing lanes will be open for him, and those are the passes he needs to make.
Now here's Robertson. Over Harden. It's hauled in by Porzingis. KD, that's for 2. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Kuzi passes to Robertson, and that one drops.
In the painted area, it's where Robertson can destroy you. He's just too strong and too skilled.
High post, Davis. Chicago shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one. And he makes the first.
Anthony Davis.
Both good from the line that time.
Boy, he's got a great stroke from the line. That's not something we can say about all the league's big guys.
Here's Robertson. Tried to bank it in, but he misses. Here's James, and the dunk by LeBron.
Well, when you draw this much attention from the D, you know someone's bound to be left open. It's hard to find.
Pass to Robertson. Count that bucket.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you have to bring much faster help than that.
Now here's Porzingis, and stolen by Russell. Robertson with it. Out guarded by Porzingis. Baylor against Porzingis. Porzingis with the steal. Here's Durant. And then Durant with the jam.
And scanning the floor well. Porzingis all about finding open teammates when they've got look.
Here's Kuzi, defended by Durant. They get a hand on it. Durant with the steal. Here's Davis. That's good, and it's KD with the assist.
And early on, they've been nearly perfect from the floor. Just the one miss here on their first 5 attempts.
If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Porzingis high post. Robertson with the steal. Baylor drives in. The shot misses. Great D that time from Davis. Chicago leading by 6. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Here's Los Angeles now. So the Lakers call timeout, their first.
They're trying to stem the tide here.
Yeah, they have to regroup and revisit their strategy at the defensive end.
Chamberlain, the pass to Greer. West kicks to Chamberlain. Pass to Greer. Clock at 6. Poked loose. Stolen by Harden. Fast break. Here comes Chicago. And then Durant with the dunk.
When you find yourself up double digits in the first quarter, you know you're doing something right.
Yeah, true. But now it's about sustaining their energy and maintaining the focus.
Here's Shays. They can't stop the run with that one. The drive by KD. And finished off by KD.
The phenomenal athleticism from Durant. Man, he's just a tenacious dunker who spikes it in.
And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, and that's out of bounds. The Lakers will retain possession. And now another look at that mobile one block defensive performance.
And an early swat like that can really set the tone. Now the shooters will be feeling his presence.
Richie Gann.
There's 1:17 left here in the first quarter. Here's Shays. Second shot opportunity. Indeed, Chamberlain drops it in.
And I'll tell you, the combination of agility, wingspan, and stamina, very difficult to keep Wilt from scoring off those misses. And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
Well, you think defensively that you try to pack in the lane. I mean, but then that opens up some opportunities for their shooters.
And Durant sends it back.
But Durant has arms that just keep on going and going and going. You aren't going to be able to just get a shot by him.
And he makes that one.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
Yeah, they've got to be careful. It's still early. They've expended a lot of energy, but they've also built a nice cushion here.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Wilt Chamberlain picks one up.
And looking nimble on that drive. Porzingis is a big guy who also drives well and draws the D's hand.
So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. Giannis, he's checked in for Anthony Davis. Leonard comes in for James. Tracy McGrady's checked in for James Harden. And Luka Doncic subbed in for Durant. Now here's West. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Porzingis with the block.
And the 7-3 reach of Porzingis being put to great use.
Havlicek outside. Over Leonard. Los Angeles with another miss. And another here by Chicago.
I mean, come on, fellas. Keep it in the game. I mean, that pass should have been basic.
The first quarter concludes in a double-digit lead on the scoreboard. It's Chicago up by 16. And the second quarter will get underway. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for Chicago.
They're setting the tone early with their defense, keeping the pressure on and taking chances. And they've got a bunch of steals to show for it.
Yeah, and one thing, Clark, I've noticed is how quick their hands have been. Thanks to that, they've got a lot of points off the turnover.
So with Durant sitting on the bench, here's how the floor looks for Greg Popovich. Kawhi Leonard is out there with Antetokounmpo. Then there's Yao. Then there's Luka Doncic. And it's McGrady in at the 2. And finished off by Doncic.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Yeah, and it hasn't just been the offensive output. They're putting in the work at the defensive end as well.
And Howell kicks it to West. Here's Howell. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The Lakers need to get a shot off here. Off target with his 3. Chicago leading by 20. Leonard, that's for 2. Yao. And Yao slams it in.
And how about that find by Leonard to a wide-open shooter? He's only getting better at seeing those gaps.
Timeout.
Los Angeles calls timeout. And Greg, you look at the power that Kawhi Leonard plays with. Incredibly strong for his position.
And, Kevin, it helps him finish through contact on offense. And it also lets him guard bigger men. Kawhi makes great use of that strength on the wing.
Both teams deciding to change it up. Here's Howell. He's covered by Leonard. The pass to Kuzi. With some arc. And the rejection by James. McGrady passes to LeBron. Whoops, they pick off the pass. Robertson against McGrady. It's blocked. And they get it back. And they're able to recover. And they get it back.
And you have to appreciate the reach of being superb at putting them. Himself in a good position there to block the shot.
And he's got his first free throw of the game. And he knocks down the first one. Baylor, he's checked in for Los Angeles. And so he hits both. And so Doncic will bring it up for Chicago. Only giving up 2 points this quarter. No one near James as he lets it go. That 3 off the mark. Los Angeles trails by 20. Passes to Kuzi. Pass to Bennett. Now here's Robertson. Los Angeles with another miss.
If he was shooting even a little bit better, the story of this game would be a lot different.
And you gotta love how hard Leonard works to support the team. He's right where they need him to finish there on that break.
Here's Robertson, and he tries off the glass, but it's no good.
It's been a really tough quarter for him. I mean, he cannot get his shots to drop.
And that one's good. McGrady.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been...
Hey, 真的夹紧进去的，这样。
He's so aggressive at that end of the floor, and that's a quality all great scorers have.
Russell against Yao. And a deep 3 from Doncic. Another 3 for Chicago.
Yeah, there's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
Here's Kuzi. No points in the game yet for him. Pass to Bennett. Over James. Chicago grabs the miss. Here's Chicago. They're on a 14-4 run. Yao kicks to McGrady. Another 3 for Chicago.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Robertson passes to Kuzi. Here's Pettit. The pass to Robertson. He doesn't hit that one. Now Chicago takes it the other way. That one falls. Leonard's got his second basket of the night.
Talk about execution on the offensive end. They're leaving nothing on the table right now.
Absolutely relentless. They're in the flow and riding that wave for as long as they can.
And that'll be the Lakers as it goes out of bounds. Lakers are taking possession. Home team. There's 53 seconds left in the first half of the game. Here's Baylor. Leonard with the steal. Back to Doncic. And the dunk by Doncic.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm. And you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Yeah, right now it feels like they can't miss. We'll see how long they can make this last.
Charity stripe shot. And the basket by Shea. Shays has got his first basket of the night.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It's a lazy effort. Let's just be honest. Hoping the shooter misses, that doesn't constitute defense.
And Leonard puts it up from deep 3. Another 3 for Chicago.
Yeah, the D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
Here's Shays. 1 second left. Yao with the block. And that'll be the Lakers as it goes out of bounds. Lakers retain possession.
Checking in for the away team.
Here's Havlicek. And through one half, it hasn't even been close. It's Chicago running away with it. We'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball. Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Nice game. Great. Performance by Tracy McGrady.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
This game has his fingerprints all over it. Now looking to replicate what he did in the first half.
There wasn't too much fun in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. You've got Russell. Robertson is out there with Baylor. And it's Pettit in at the 4. And the rejection by James.
Oh, you got to be cautious around James. He's always on the hunt to swat away shots. Defense in your rear view may be closer than they appear.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. So for Chicago right now, Anthony Davis is out there at Porzingis. Then it's LeBron James. Then it's Harden. And it's Durant in at point guard. Unable to get the ball in bounds. Violation.
That's one of the few mistakes they've made tonight. They've limited turnovers. That's helped them grow this lead and keep it.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by James.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
Well, just trying to prevent the opposition from getting comfortable. Next time, that one might get picked.
Russell dishes to Robertson. Trying to break that ice-cold streak.
Oh, the long reach of Davis. Outstanding at using his wingspan to erase shots.
And Porzingis gets it to go on the assist from Harden. Harden's got 3 assists in the game. Robertson against Harden. Now here's Robertson. Tight defense on him. He can't get that one to fall.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
To the inside, Davis. And it's slammed in by Davis.
Agility, height, hands. I mean, Davis has every advantage on this play. The defense can effectively counter him.
Here's Pettit. Robertson passes to Russell. Shot clock at 6. Here's Kuzi. He's guarded by Davis. Kuzi can't hit.
Ugh, ugly start to the second half. They've missed their first 4. They've got to get on track. And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets. They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Kuzi passes to Robertson. Here's the lob to the hoop. Porzingis with the steal, and now it's Davis running. He can go all the way. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
Well, that's their first miss after hitting 3 in a row to start the half. I mean, I guess it had to happen sometime.
Porzingis with the steal. High post, Davis. And he gets the bucket. Davis has got 4 points now in the quarter.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Looking to end the run. Misses off the left iron.
His touch has been off tonight, and now his judgment is off too. I mean, come on. Shot.
Nothing soft about the putback there.
And why chance it, right? Take the dunk if you've got it.
Yeah, guys, but where was the box out? No excuse letting him roam that freely on the glass.
Robertson against Harden. Los Angeles with another miss.
He has shot them in the foot with his inability to make shots tonight.
And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. And Chicago has possession. Baylor trying to get open.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
He's always a league leader in free throw attempts. I mean, Harden, he's so shifty, so strong, and he can beat you from any spot on the floor.
Free throw good, James Harden. And we've got a lineup change for the Lakers. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. Yao checked in for Porzingis. Giannis comes in for Davis. Leonard, he's checked in for James. And Doncic is subbed in for Kevin Durant. Here's Shays. Los Angeles with another miss.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
It's something that happens to every team. You just have to ride it out, play your hardest, and live with the results.
Chamberlain, the pass to Guerin. To end the drought. And off the left side of the rim, and he swirls in for him. Guerin's got his first bucket of the night. And the first time out of the game called for Chicago.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
Yeah, I like the chess match that's going on here. Each team trying to find and exploit the favorable matchup on the floor.
McGrady's checked in for Chicago.
Tracy McGrady.
In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Tracy McGrady on the wing. Yao kicks to McGrady. Connects from three-point range. McGrady's got 11 points.
And how about getting a hand up on McGrady, especially when he's looking to shoot from the outside?
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a whole time without a bucket.
Here's Guerin. And the rejection by Leonard. And the dunk by Doncic.
Yeah, and you got to respect the size McGrady has. Easily seen over the defense there to spot the open man.
West outside. Passes it to Chamberlain. Back to West. And that'll be the Lakers as it goes out of bounds. Lakers retain possession. Los Angeles making a switch here. Havlicek is checked in.
John Havlicek.
From the inbound, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
Great D.
Chicago with the ball. Huge run right now for him. Going 19-2. Out to Doncic. Another three for Chicago.
And so often acting as the catalyst. Doncic there playing off the ball, ready to catch and fire.
Havlicek with it. Left side West. With one on the clock, Doncic with the steal, and so is Chicago, enjoying the kind of gigantic lead you almost never see. They've been playing some ferocious defense. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first three quarters. And so Doncic will bring it up for Chicago. They've got Heinsohn. Powell out there with Havlicek. And it's Shays in at the center, locking down the middle. Here's Greer.
Wow.
And even after 2 offensive rebounds, they just can't get the lid off. Yao kicks to McGrady. No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. Good. And it's McGrady who picks up the assist.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Well, it had to be. These days, you need to stretch the floor somewhat to make everything else work.
Howell passes to Greer. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Greer's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Now here's Giannis. Defense is right there from deep. And there's the call on Yao. That'll be his second foul of the game. Russell, he's checked in for Los Angeles.
Into the lineup for your home team.
They've been a little too kiddish with the ball out there.
Yeah, but you can't force that square peg.
Luka Doncic.
Guys, you never know what you'll see when you're watching Luka Doncic. His offensive creativity is through the roof.
McGrady against Havlicek. Los Angeles with another miss. Here's Yao. Good on the bucket.
They are just killing them on the
Tracy
interior.
McGrady.
And here's Los Angeles. Havlicek outside. Good on the 3-point shot. Havlicek's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
No, he just caught the defense napping. He shoots a very high percentage from 3-point range when there's no hand in his face.
Offensive rebound, and Leonard stays with it.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
Here's Greer. Pass to Heinsohn. The feed to Russell. Yao with the block.
打火锅哎。
Doncic outside. That's good. Great play set up by T-Mac. Tracy McGrady. McGrady's got 4 assists in the game. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for Chicago.
All those block shots, that's a clear indicator of the great D they've been playing. Not giving them an inch of space out there.
But also, they put the offense on its heels. The number of steals they've been able to get. And that's something they also can take great pride in.
Some changes for Chicago. O'Neal's checked in for Antetokounmpo, and George is subbed in for Kawhi Leonard. And here's Havlicek. Fourth quarter keeps moving right along. 3 minutes gone so far. Doncic feeling it out to the middle. Yao. George passes to Doncic. Yao draws the double. Out to Doncic. 6 on the shot clock.
啊，按错了。
A shot by McGrady, no good.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Here's Kuzi. Guarded by Doncic. Kuzi with the bucket.
He's pretty crafty down there on the block. Has that sense of how to score in traffic.
O'Neal takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely. Shaq's got his first 2 points. And here's Los Angeles to the left side wing. There's 1:17 left to play here in the fourth. Yao Ming pulls it in. Yao's got 7 rebounds in the game. Doncic dishes to O'Neal. Out to Doncic. Buries it from 3-point range. Doncic has got 22.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
The basket looks as big as the ocean right now. I mean, that's how easy he's making it look.
Kuzi passes to Howell. Here's Heinsohn. Going inside. Shaq with some nice D. And here's George. He'll bring it up for Chicago. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth quarter. Shaq kicks to George. Offline with his 3. Here's the Lakers with the ball. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. And it's sent back by George. O'Neal against Russell. Outside, George knocks down the 3-ball.
And I love the floor spacing George gives you. His range seems to extend a little every year.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luka Doncic. That is his first foul of the game.
Checking in for the away team.
Six seconds left in the fourth quarter. Now West. And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Chris Webber, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. And we'll see you next time.
On 2K Sports. 16投3中。哎呀 ，Simmons 没有他上场，这根本就拿6人吧，这么强。因为辽宁10助攻，40助攻。9个3分，9个进攻篮板，7次数。